Hi friends, I'm back for part 8 in my 10-part series called Britain Love Stories. Today we're going to talk about food again, but I'm going to answer the frequently asked question, how do you go on these vacations and eat all this fabulous food that you guys always post pictures of and talk about in your videos without gaining 140 pounds, aka 10 stone, on each trip? Well, the first answer is obviously we walk around a lot and get a fair amount of exercise. But the other answer is that we don't eat huge indulgent meals 3 times a day. We don't have a big full English breakfast followed by a roast dinner with sticky toffee pudding and then have a full Indian dinner. We pace ourselves. And thankfully, there are lots of wonderful options for healthy eating in Britain, and many of them are not that expensive. So I'm going to share with you a few of our favorites, and I would love to hear what questions you have or what your favorites or your suggestions are for managing to eat healthy while traveling. Pret-a-manger is my favorite fast, inexpensive, and healthy place to eat when I'm in London. And there are lots of locations around Britain, so I can also stop at a Pret many different places, including Cheltenham, my home away from home. Pret is so well known that often the sign is just a maroon background with a white star. Everyone knows that's a Pret. This photo I took in Paddington Station. Some of you might be saying, but there are Pret-a-manger locations in the US. True. There are, particularly in the New York area and several in Chicago, but here's where I live, at the point of this blue arrow. No Prets within 1,000 miles of my house. So it's a place I visit only when in Britain. I love so many things at Pret. I'll show you a peek at a few of my faves in case you aren't familiar with their fare. If you are a fan of Pret, please tell me in the comments what your favorite items are that I need to try on my next UK visit. I love that they have these nicely sized salads full of fresh, delicious veggies, as well as really interesting ingredients, like this sweet potato falafel with smashed beets, or this crayfish and sliced avocado. They have yummy options with meat, like this Asian chicken with broccoli and ginger dressing, but they also have a variety of meatless offerings that let me get in my fruit and veg servings for the day. Like this meal that I loved. The main course is hot kale and cauliflower macaroni and cheese. Do I need to point out that this has melted cheese? A favorite of mine, as you know, paired with a granola coconut fruit parfait, along with a fruit cup that has 4 other types of delicious fresh fruit. This little snack is another favorite, an acai and almond butter bowl with banana, shredded apple, and pomegranate arils. I haven't tried this yet, but I saw it when I was last in a Pret in January, a veggie New Yorker Sammy that has cheddar, mustard, gherkin pickles, cabbage, carrot, and arugula, aka rocket, on rye bread. I mean, that is really creative. Sounds yummy. And then on days that I'm feeling childish and in the mood for cheese, let's be honest, I want cheese every day, I might just spend £2 to have a wee little cheese Sammy of mature English cheddar on buttered granary, aka whole wheat, bread. Pret is also just a fun place to get adventurous creations like this sweet little pavlova dessert made with passion fruit and meringues. I mean, it's as cheap as McDonald's, but way better. And finally, I also love that Pret has ethical standards in being sustainable, minimizing waste, and giving back to society. Of course, Pret-a-manger isn't the only game in town. There are other great quick stops for a healthy and delicious bite to eat. Like Joe and the Juice. This place has a wide variety of smoothies and juices, as well as amazing salads and yummy fruit bowls. Here is one of the Asian food places I love. Wasabi has this amazing tofu teriyaki salad that is a rainbow of deliciousness and nutrition. I snagged one of these near Victoria Station and ate it with a refreshing aloe vera drink whilst sitting in a nearby park on a glorious afternoon. It was perfect. Leon has just what a person walking around London seeing the sights needs: naturally fast food. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner options, from Mediterranean salads and entrees with chicken, tabbouleh, and a variety of veg. Also, at breakfast time, fruit cups with porridge. Great options when you're on the go. Itsu is another yummy Asian food place that has lots of locations where you can get fresh sushi, salads, dumplings, and other favorites. And then there's Pod, a place which you might guess from its name has a vast array of things in the fruit and vegetable category to give you great taste and nutrition to fuel all those walks around the city. In this last chapter, I touch on our old standby that works when you are outside London and really anywhere in Britain. A fruit stand is a great way to get your 5 to 7 servings a day. And even when you're in a little town like Broadway in the Cotswolds, you can get a gorgeous variety of fruit and veg. It can help you feel virtuous in between all those cream teas. My final reco is another absolute favorite of Ian's and mine: the ubiquitous Marks & Spencer. Marks & Sparks, M&S, they are truly everywhere. And while they are a department store, they have a food hall in many stores, and also a Simply Food store format that lets me find consistently tasty salads no matter where I roam. Here is a quick tour from my local store in Cheltenham. I am a big fan of these little salads. They are cheap, 2 for £3.50. There's a 3-bean salad, a roasted vegetable with couscous, an apple, celery, walnut, kind of like a Waldorf salad, a Moroccan fruity couscous, I love that one, balsamic beetroot, goat's cheese and lentil, and my very favorite, I've eaten this a million times, the super nutty salad with quinoa, nuts, veggies, and a delicious soy ginger dressing. And this concludes our tour. If you are interested in books, TV shows, movies, music, or the theater, please be sure to tune in for my next video. If you aren't already subscribed, I suggest you do that now, and be sure to click the bell button next to the subscribe button, because that will alert you each time a new video comes out. Thanks so much for watching this video, and as always, do something good in the world today.